What's going on, guys? My name is Aldenero and welcome to episode 68, I think, of my Leicester City career mode on FIFA 15. We're starting this episode off with a trip to Wales to take on Swansea City. As you can see, we're top of the league by 2 points at the moment, and Swansea City are down near the relegation zone, not really playing too well for them. And I said it was a trip to Wales. It's actually not. We're playing at the King Power Stadium, and I just realised that. So the two Ince cousins start in midfield for us. We've got Brandt, Gale, Villalba playing with that 4-4-2 formation just because it served us so well lately, and it's weird because I definitely didn't think that that'd be the formation that we'd revert to permanently. Like, it's just my default one, but I tend to change it before I go into certain games, and then one day I didn't change it. This is probably the most boring story you'll ever hear, but I just played with it anyway and decided it was pretty good, and that's the whole story. But Villalba scores in the 10th minute of this game against his former club, shows them no loyalty by celebrating, because you can't show loyalty in this game, especially when you're playing at the very top of the league and you need to win every game and you forget which player scored and you forgot that he used to play for Swansea and things of that nature. But we come forward again in the 12th minute with Villalba once more on the ball. His shot is saved, the rebound comes to Gale, who plays it back into Villalba, who finds himself in a great position. His shot is saved and Rohan Ince buries the rebound, and just 14 minutes into the game we're beginning to see why Swansea are placed as lowly in the division as they are, as we go 2-0 up. And Rohan Ince has actually been a brilliant player for us, in all honesty. He's progressed really nicely and turned into not a permanent first team figure in the team, but he's just really good whenever he plays, and I really like having him around. Anyways, I wanted to ask you guys a question at the start of this episode, because I saw one in the comments section yesterday, or sorry, I saw a comment saying that this guy was in the year 2020 and he bought, who was it that he bought? Yedlin for 2 million, I think it was. And I'm just going to ask you guys, like, what kind of bargains have you secured in the transfer window, and what year are you in? I kind of asked a variation of this question earlier on in the series, but I do really like reading other people's reading stuff about other people's saves. Like, I don't know why. It's like when I first joined the Football Manager forums back in like 2009 or whenever it was, I used to always read posts from other people about their saves and stuff. It's just something that I really like doing. I don't really know why. It's because I'm an enthusiast of the game, I guess. But we come into the 95th minute of this game. Mike Leite picks the ball up on the halfway line after Ki Sung-Young dispossessed the player and passed it to him, and Leite amazingly fails to score from that position. And it doesn't matter because we hold on to a 2-0 lead anyways, but it's a little bit disappointing to not be able to finish those types of chances. We come out of that game to find that Tom Ince wants a wage increase, and we have a transfer offer for Hector Villalba from Everton for 37.5 million. They're actually not doing so well in the league, Everton, and every now and then I check the browse jobs section, and Everton's budget is ridiculous. Like, they have an immense budget for some reason. I guess they must have been bought out or something, but they have a lot of money to spare and they're looking to sign certain players or whatever. We offered Tom Ince a contract extension with a pretty good wage increase for him as well. He's definitely worth it, though. He has really come into his own, and despite not getting a lot of goals or assists, he does add an awful lot to the game in terms of going forward. And Everton come back in with another bid for Villalba. I said, give me 67 million, we'll talk, because to be fair, I wouldn't really turn down 67 million for any player probably in this game mode, but I could buy a lot of replacements for Villalba with that money. But I'm just not going to. And Villa came back and said that they wanted 4 million plus Liam Moore for Akore, so I offered 3.8. We made these bids in the last episode if you missed it towards the end of it, and Villa accepted our bid for Fabian Delph of 3 million plus Gary Gardner, so we offer him a crucial first team player slot. And the fact that they accepted it first time round actually sort of put me on the back foot. I really don't like when that happens, because it makes me think I could have spared some money, because obviously we did get money off the board in the last episode, but it wasn't really a lot. But we go into our next game of this episode, which is at home, and we're playing against QPR in the FA Cup this time around, which is why the presentation looks a little bit different here. QPR's team is definitely not their strongest one, but they do have Leroy Fer and Ener Valencia playing, as well as Adel Tarabt, who, you know, all of those players are actually pretty good, and QPR are a team who are difficult to play against, I think, anyways. But in the 10th minute of this game, Jordan Much got into a very good position before playing it to Valencia, who saw his shot parried by Jack Butland, who was standing in goal for this game. Then we come up to the 12th 12th minute with an amazing ball being played from Gardner into Sinclair, who gets into a great attacking position, but his shot goes just wide of the post. You never really see those finesse shots go in unless they're shot by Villalba. Then we come to the 16th minute of the game with Leroy Fer playing the ball into Jordan Much. His shot hits off the crossbar, which was very unlucky, and then Fer's rebound hits off the post, and we do eventually manage to scramble the ball clear. Then we come up to the 19th minute of the game with Leroy Fer on the ball once more. He pretty much dominated all of the play. It all went through him. He's a very, very good player on career mode and was last year as well. And when he set up this goal for Ener Valencia in the 20th minute, I got a little bit worried because Valencia was playing very well, Fer was playing very well, and I didn't think I had what it took to break down QPR. So when we came up to just beyond the half-hour mark and Villalba picked up the ball, I was expecting big things, and he comes into the box with amazing ability, and look at that for a finish. That's those shots where you hold down L2 and press circle and it bends into the far corner, and I love scoring those, especially with Villalba on the ball. We come to just around the 40th minute with Origi picking the ball up and managing to hold on to possession before finding Zuccolini, who sees his finesse shot go just wide of the post as we tried to take the lead. And then Valencia was down injured, and I was acting like a bit of a dick. I don't know why. I was trying to get Leroy Fer to run and trip over Valencia because I thought that would be hilarious. But either way, we set up a really good chance here as Scott Sinclair gets into the box. Here Ronaldo chops inside Anderson, goes for the shot. It comes out to Villalba, who goes incredibly close with the rebound. And then we come into the second half with Austin playing the ball into Much, who hits off the post, came very close to giving QPR the lead, and then we go on a counter attack, or at least we would have if Corker's clearance was any better. He couldn't even dispossess Andrade, but Andrade's pass goes straight to Zuccolini in a very advanced position, and he has the agility and the pace to get around a lot of players in midfield. And Zuccolini sees the pass into Villalba, who takes control of it really well and does incredibly well to finish from that tight of an angle with the chip over Murphy in the QPR goal as we go 2-1 up. And things are looking really good for us and for Villalba, and I hope Everton don't oblige and go for the £67.5 million offer for him. But Charlie Austin got in the 65th minute, and that is a tremendous save from Jack Butland in the goal as he just uses his palm to get the ball out of harm's way. And it was just such a good save because you don't see that very often in this game, and I don't think Schmeichel would have saved it. But as I said before, I like Schmeichel. I do want to keep him as the number one because he doesn't really have long left anyway, and I don't know, I just think it's good to hold on to those types of players. But we come to the 85th minute of this game with Villalba using a step over to get round Forlin, and look at that for a shot from distance to round off his hat-trick. I believe it's his second hat-trick since he's joined the club, and he's just in amazing form. He can score from absolutely anywhere. I feel like I can just run when I get him on the ball, just run, shoot, do a step over, whatever. Like, he just has the ability to do anything for an 82 rated player. Imagine what it would be like if I had somebody like Ronaldo or whatever. But we come up to the 90th minute of the game with Sinclair peeling away from Jordan Much, getting into a good position away from Forlin as well. He has to look up and sees Mike Onelete in the box, and the substitute scores. He came on to replace Villalba, actually. I actually substituted Villalba in like the 72nd minute, but he didn't come off till after he scored. That's the way the game goes sometimes. But we win 4-1, having been 1-0 down, which I think is fantastic, especially when you add a Villalba hat-trick into the mix. And we come out of that game to find that Chievo Verona have rejected our bid for Martinelli, so we're going to have to up it to £5 million plus Liam Moore, which is kind of fair because he is going to be an incredible player, I have no doubt about it, and I don't think he'll be afflicted by the potential glitch either. Tom Ince accepts our contract offer, which is good. He doesn't decide to be a moany cunt like other people that we know, Gary Gardner, but we offered Okore a contract after having our bid for him accepted. That was a bid with Liam Moore, but I was always going to be leaning towards Martinelli, so Okore was really just our backup. And Everton come in with another offer for Villalba, this time of £50 million. And I say 60, and then I had second thoughts. I was like, nah, because they might actually do that, and I don't think 60 is enough. Like, I want 67. For some reason, I don't know why. I actually asked for 63, which makes everything that I just said redundant. But that'll happen to you sometimes when you're a commentator and you don't remember everything that you're supposed to say in the episode. We get Delph in. That is a massive signing for us. He accepts our contract offer with Gary Gardner going the other way. Not really the best business I've ever done, I don't think, but Delph is a brilliant player in this game, and I will show you his stats in the next episode in a standalone clip dedicated solely to his stats. But we also offered a contract to Martinelli, and I made an inquiry about Andre Wisdom because Gamboa and Boyata both want to leave the club. And I ended up offering them Boyata plus 1.5 million because I played one game against Wisdom before. It was the one last season towards the end of the season when Liverpool beat us 5-4, and Wisdom was incredible in that game. Like, he just had the strength to get around every single player, or sorry, to not let any player get around him. But Akora accepted our contract offer. I stalled on it because Martinelli was my priority on that bid, and they both involved the transfer of the same player, so we didn't really have the money to do it. And Everton finally fuck off away from Villalba and decide that they don't want him. But as we come to the end of this episode, one more thing happened, and that was that we got a bid for Kasper Schmeichel from Celtic for $5.5 million, and I just rejected it. I could take it, it's actually decent enough money as well, because Butland is there, but I just like Schmeichel too much to let him go. And Martinelli declined our contract, so we have to offer him one more contract and see if he accepts it in the next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do leave a like, it would be much appreciated. I've been El Dinero, thanks for watching.